Well, I'd like to introduce to you Pinnacle Forum partner Joel Rissinger. Rhymes with Kissinger, only with an R. Henry got the money, and Joel got the spirit of ministry. Joel's got an interesting background. Grew up in a Worldwide Church of God family, and if you know about that, that's the Herbert W. Armstrong cult. And came out of that as that denomination, or as that cult went Orthodox in their theology after Herbert died. So that's an interesting story that we'll go into in detail on the podcast that we just recorded. But Joel is now ministering to pastors. Having been through what he went through, he understands probably better than most the trials and tribulations that come with being a pastor. And he's got a business of ministering to pastors across the Eastern Seaboard, and I think even some international. Joel, give us a little bit of thumbnail on what it is that you do.
We're chartered with caring for pastors and ministry leaders and their families. Our goal is to do whatever it takes to encourage them, keep them in the game, Chuck. Many, especially post-COVID, we've seen thousands leave the ministry, or a majority would actually say they've thought about it, whether they have or not. So with Standing Stone Ministry out of California, we serve these folks, even in Zambia and Namibia. My wife and I travel wherever the need is, where we have relationships, to try to help and support them. That might mean just a phone call, or it might mean, some marriage coaching. It might mean some leadership development, pulling a pulpit while they take a break and we send them on a retreat, whatever. And I'm really excited. I'm honored to do it. My wife and I get to do it together too, which is another blessing.
Joel wrote a book that you might want to read. It's called Things Your Pastor Would Love to Say but Can't. Joel, is that available on Amazon?
It is. It's on Amazon. They can also find it on my website, joelrissingerministries.org. And we really hope this book will encourage pastors that they're not alone, that there's somebody out there, several people out there who understand what they go through. But more so, Chuck, I'm hoping the average church member will read it and say, hey, wow, I didn't realize what my pastor goes through. Maybe I can pray for him. Maybe I can encourage him. Maybe I can help him along the way. And that, if that happens, then it's a winner. We're thrilled.
Well, it's a pleasure having an opportunity to talk to you. Tell us just quickly about what Pinnacle Forum has done for you, or what you've found in your forum.
I really get to interact with other Christian leaders who are just major influencers in business, in other elements of ministry, be it nonprofit kind of ministry, missions, and so forth. And I love it, and I love the interaction between us. The common thread is we're all leaders, and there are certain things that we do and experience together, but there's also uniqueness to each of our roles, and so everyone has something to contribute. And for me, as a pastor and someone who teaches leadership, I'm certified to teach some of John Maxwell's stuff, for example. I love watching, listening, interacting with these guys, and learning from them on a weekly basis. And I want to encourage others to do the same. I think it's been great.
Well, thank you. It's been a pleasure chatting with you this morning. I hope you'll have a chance to listen to the podcast, but if not, I wanted you to meet Joel in this little short 4-minute video that hopefully you'll watch. And Joel, if somebody wants more information about what it is that you're doing, how can they get a hold of you?
So there are a couple of ways. They can go to that website, joelrissingerministries.org, click on the options to contact me. They can call 860-938-2725 and reach me that way, or by text at that same number. And they can also go to standingstoneministries.org, or Standing Ministry, singular.org, and look me up there and contact me through that website.
So if you ever ask yourself, I wonder what it is that Pinnacle Forum does, Pinnacle Forum is the body of work that our partners are doing. And you heard the story today of Joel and the work that he's doing and how he's being encouraged by Pinnacle Forum to do it even better than he ever has in the past. Thank you, Joel. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you, Chuck. Take care.